IU and Park Bo-gum confirmed involved in serious car accident, shocking details, and the aftermath that has left fans in tears. It was supposed to be a regular evening for South Korea's most beloved duo, IU and Park Bo-gum, who had just wrapped up a closed-door music and drama project in the serene hills of Gangwon province. But in a turn of events that has left the entertainment industry shaken to its core, the two stars were confirmed to have been involved in a serious car accident while returning to Seoul late last night. According to initial reports from local media outlets, their vehicle lost control during a light downpour along a quiet expressway, and swerved off the road, crashing into a safety barrier with such force that nearby residents reportedly heard the impact from over half a mile away. Fans woke up to a flurry of messages across social media and online communities, many still unable to believe that South Korea's golden stars were at the center of such a terrifying event. The car was reportedly a black luxury SUV, known for its high safety standards. Yet, the collision was so intense that the vehicle was badly damaged on its right side, leading emergency services to respond within minutes and escort both IU and Park Bo-gum to a nearby hospital under heavy supervision. Though no official statement had been released by their respective agencies at first, the silence was louder than words. Within 2 hours, the hashtags IU and Park Bo-gum trended #1 globally, as fans poured out their hearts in real time. By dawn, both agencies confirmed the incident in a joint statement that simply read, Park Bo-gum and IU were involved in a vehicular accident last night. Both are conscious and currently under medical observation. More information will follow. It was a line that gave fans a glimmer of hope, but did nothing to calm the storm that had already erupted across the nation. What shocked the public even more was the revelation that the two were not accompanied by any security personnel at the time of the accident. They were driving themselves, after insisting they wanted some time alone to talk and reflect after an emotional week of filming. A passerby, who was among the first to approach the scene, described the chaos as something out of a movie. The car was smoking, and IU was crying as she tried to wake Park Bo-gum, who had hit his head hard against the window. That scene alone has replayed in fans' minds like a nightmare. IU reportedly suffered a dislocated shoulder and some minor injuries, while Park Bo-gum, who briefly lost consciousness, is undergoing several scans for internal trauma. Though insiders say his vitals are stable, and he has been responsive to doctors. Sources from the hospital revealed that IU refused to be wheeled away until she saw Park Bo-gum safely moved into a ward. Her voice could be heard trembling as she repeated, "Please let me stay with him. Please." Nurses present said it was one of the most heartbreaking things they had ever witnessed, and many staff members were visibly emotional as IU clutched his hand with tears running down her cheeks. One doctor anonymously told local press, "They were holding each other's hands even as we were treating them. It was clear this was more than just friendship. There was so much emotion between them." Rumors of a deepening bond between the two have long been whispered in fan circles, but nothing had ever been confirmed. However, last night's tragedy seems to have opened a new chapter, one written in raw emotion and painful truth. Insiders say IU has been requesting updates on Park Bo-gum every hour and refuses to leave the hospital, despite being advised to rest. Friends close to the actress confirmed that she is deeply shaken and has broken down several times since the accident. She keeps saying it should have been her. She blames herself, a friend shared. Meanwhile, Park Bo-gum reportedly regained full consciousness early this morning, and the first thing he asked was, "Where is Ji-eun? Is she okay?" That moment, relayed by hospital staff, has only intensified the emotional weight surrounding this story. Outside the hospital, fans have gathered quietly, leaving flowers and handwritten notes. Some sing softly. Others simply kneel in silent prayer. There is no media frenzy, no noise, just a nation holding its breath and hoping for the best. The entertainment world has come to a halt. Variety shows have paused scheduled broadcasts. Multiple agencies have sent their messages of support, and countless celebrities have reached out to express their love and concern. As of this afternoon, both stars remain under close medical watch. Their agencies are expected to release a more detailed statement within the next 24 hours. Tears, whispers and a secret room. IU and Park Bo-gum's recovery takes an unexpected turn as emotions run wild. Just when fans thought they had seen the worst, the recovery of IU and Park Bo-gum has taken a deeply emotional and unexpected turn, revealing not just the physical wounds of the crash, but a flood of unspoken truths, hidden emotions, and a bond that has shaken the entire nation. It has been 3 days since the shocking car accident that left IU and Park Bo-gum hospitalized, and while doctors continue to monitor their injuries, what has gripped fans and insiders alike is what's happening behind the hospital walls. According to multiple sources within the facility, Park Bo-gum asked to be transferred to the same room as IU the moment he was able to speak clearly again. At first, the hospital declined due to protocol, but after a quiet conversation with his doctor and a signed waiver from IU herself, the staff did the unthinkable. They moved the two into a private VIP suite, now quietly dubbed the secret room by nurses and hospital staff. No reporters have seen inside. No footage has leaked. But what's happening inside that quiet corner of the hospital has already become the most talked about mystery in Korea. A nurse who attended to them shared under anonymity that she walked in one evening and found IU asleep with her hand resting over Park Bo-gum's chest as he lay watching the ceiling, tears silently running down the side of his face. He did not speak. He simply turned to the nurse and whispered, "Please let her rest. She hasn't closed her eyes since it happened." It was that moment, she said, that made her realize the accident had shattered something deeper than bones. It had awakened something long hidden between them. IU reportedly wakes up frequently in the night, startled by dreams of the crash, clutching Park Bo-gum's arm and whispering his name as if she's afraid he might disappear. He, in return, holds her without saying a word. That silence, say hospital workers, says more than any headline. Meanwhile, fans have turned the entrance of the hospital into a living tribute. Banners, flowers, paintings, and candles line the entire walkway, with fans taking turns to sing IU's songs and hold hands in quiet circles as they pray for healing. But while the atmosphere has been one of support, the press is in a frenzy. Multiple media outlets have begun reporting on a possible romantic confession between the two during their hospital stay. One rumor claims that IU broke down in tears on the second night and finally confessed something she had been holding back for years. "I was always scared," she reportedly said through tears, "but I realized I could have lost you without ever telling you. I love you, Bo-gum. I always have." Though this has not been confirmed by their agencies, fans are already reacting with overwhelming emotion. Social media is ablaze with messages of support, and even fellow celebrities have posted cryptic messages hinting that something deeper might indeed be blooming between the two. K-drama fans are calling it the most dramatic real-life love story they never expected to see. But there's more. An anonymous source from Park Bo-gum's side revealed that he had been planning something special for IU just before the accident, a quiet getaway to Jeju Island, where he intended to give her a handwritten letter he had carried in his wallet for over 2 weeks. The letter, the source claims, still exists. It was found in his jacket pocket during emergency treatment and has since been kept safe by IU herself, who now holds it close but has yet to open it. "She's waiting," said the insider. She told one of the nurses she will read it the day he walks out of this hospital with her. Not before. The symbolism has left fans completely shattered in the most beautiful way. Meanwhile, despite their emotional connection, both IU and Park Bo-gum are still on a slow path to physical recovery. IU is expected to begin rehabilitation therapy for her shoulder next week, while Bo-gum is undergoing constant observation due to minor head trauma and recurring dizziness. Their agencies have asked for patience, peace, and privacy, but the country cannot look away. Because something bigger than just recovery is unfolding. Something raw. Something powerful. Something real. Whispers from inside the hospital hint that their bond has deepened beyond repair in the most beautiful sense. They are no longer just co-stars or collaborators. They are survivors. They are each other's anchor. And they are quietly rewriting a love story the world never saw coming. As fans hold their breath for the next official statement, one thing is certain: IU and Park Bo-gum may have walked into that hospital broken, but they are walking out changed. Together.